I'm Johnny Mac with 5 good news stories. Yeah, that was a seal in the hardware store. What did you think it was? Apparently, one morning at 6:30 in the morning, a New Zealand fur seal wandered into the Bunnings and started walking around the aisles. The Bunnings team quickly corralled the seal with heavy boxes of dishwashers and other appliances to create a makeshift pen. Sarah Yates told Yahoo Australia, "I'm so proud of my team as they troubleshot this very random Monday morning situation. Yes, I rarely expect to find a seal in my office when I record the podcast. They called the Department of Conservation. The seal went back to the ocean where it could eat fish, hang on the beach, and grow up to 278 pounds. Sounds like me. Hey, Benji the dog, what are you doing, man? You see, Sandra the human was filling up a pool so her dogs could cool off. Benji the dog snuck into the garage and discovered a bag of rubber ducks. These were left over from Sandra's son's swimming lessons. Benji the dog thought the ducks looked pretty tasty and had 8 of them for lunch. Sandra told the Mirror the dog was eating a lot of grass and then he looked kind of sick and threw up a slightly chewed duck. When we got home, he was sick twice more, and the second time he threw up 4 ducks. The next day, he threw up 2 more, but he was still eating, drinking, going to the bathroom. Then around 6:30, he was sick all over the place, so she took him to the vet. There was still 1 duck left. They had to do some surgery. Benji the dog is okay. He was back home 2 days later. Sandra said, "Benji's really something. He's quite cunning when it comes to eating things he shouldn't. Believe it or not, he one time unzipped my son's school bag and ate through his homework. One of the few times the dog ate my homework story is actually true." Good job by a postal worker in Scotland who saved a senior citizen from being scammed. The scammers had contacted the senior and claimed to be from her bank, saying there was unusual activity on her account. Yeah, we all know these scammers do this crap all the time. They told the lady to withdraw all her savings and send it to an address so they could deposit it into a new account. The woman came into the post office. The manager said, "The customer was known to us. We thought it was out of character, and we asked what was in the package." The customer hesitated, but told her it was money, about $3,000, that she had withdrawn from the bank. The postal worker told her it was a scam, told her to call her bank to verify the information, but the scammers kept calling. But this time the postal worker answered, and the scammers hung up. A college athlete had won a scholarship to Eastern Michigan to play football, but he gave it away to his teammate who was struggling to pay tuition bills. Offensive lineman Brian Dooley had a scholarship, but he admired the grind of his partner, offensive liner Zach Conti, who made the team as a walk-on, meaning without a scholarship. Conti paid $7,000 per semester tuition and all the expenses. He even had to sell his blood plasma to make payments. Conti said, "Football's something I really love, so ever since I got to school, I've done whatever it takes to stay here in a good position with academics and football and everything. So I work a landscaping job, and I rip out carpets, and I demo tile floors whenever I'm not working, not doing football or going to school." Dooley, the kid with the scholarship, walked into the coach's office and asked if there's any way he could transfer his scholarship to Conti to keep his friend on the team. Dooley, the kid with the scholarship, told Good Morning America, "The offensive line brotherhood is something that's hard to break. We have each other's back. That's why I wanted to get Conti's back. If Conti wasn't here, I'd give it to somebody else too. If somebody's working that hard, they deserve a scholarship." Their season starts September 1st. Good news, if you like living underwater, you'll just have to hang around to the year 5000, according to a time traveler. Apparently, a time traveler known as Edward has revealed a chilling glimpse of humanity's future. He's got a photo, and he claims it shows life in an underwater city, perhaps Los Angeles, 3,000 years into the future. Edward said he was part of a top-secret experiment in 2004 in which he was able to time travel and managed to get some photos of what he saw. He told Yahoo News he was working in a lab in LA when he was given the task of time traveling and taking photos, as you tend to get assigned when you work at such a laboratory. Edward said, "I was standing on a huge wooden platform. Not only me, houses, buildings, of course, all made from wood. And after, I realized it was Los Angeles, but underwater." Edward claims humans were forced to live underwater when the ice caps melted. Not sure that's good news, but those are your 5 stories anyway for the day. Follow the show for free on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, wherever you get your shows. You have a good day.